if you watch that fight closely, I need you to watch it frame by frame, and you'll understand. He hit me in the first, and I was in a little bit of trouble in the first, but after the first round, he did not touch me. Like, he hit me 4 times. One time was because the ref fucked up beyond absolute belief that I can't believe nobody understands what happened there. If I would have got knocked out there, I'm sure we'd be talking about it, but for some reason it didn't even get brought up. But yeah, I mean, I feel amazing. I've been on, when you win, you're successful out of a fight like that. You feel like a genius for a few days. So, it's been a good last couple days.
I can't even imagine what it's like to go home to friends and family after a win like that. But let's talk a little bit about the eye poke. And I did notice you went over to Mike Beltran, I believe it was, after the round to try to have a conversation. What went down there?
I mean, so it's like a 50-second sequence of events that is just blows my mind whenever I think about what actually happened. So I get poked in the eye. He calls timeout, but the only reason I can understand why he called timeout was he was absolutely terrified of the heat that was being thrown in that cage. He says timeout from like 4 feet away and does absolutely nothing to get in between the action and allows him to punch me, and, breaks. He calls timeout, stop, we stop. And he looks at me and he's like, "Are you good?" And I was like, "No, I'm not good. He just fucking poked me in the eye."
Right.
And then immediately after that, he says, "Are you good?" And then so in my mind, I think he's referencing the punch that just occurred.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm like, "Yeah, I'm good," because as a fighter, you never say you're not good,
of course,
to continue.
Right.
So I'm like, "Yeah, I'm good," like from the punch. And then he says, "Okay, fight." And then I was like, "No, I need my time." He poked me in the eye. And he looks directly at me and he says, "You said you're good. Fight." And he never looked at my eye. He never inspected, he didn't even take 1 second to see if I was affected. And so going back, I just can't understand how it happened, why it happened, or what the fuck happened. So once you call timeout, you've already acknowledged this. The procedure starts. There's a procedure that starts. There's a definition. There's a rules. There's just a procedure. And he absolutely just skipped over the entire procedure.
Right.
Yeah, I think he messed up, not getting in between the action, and then exasperated it by, not inspecting my eye and not giving me the time. It's just crazy. Like, what if I would have got knocked out? Like, that was a big punch. What if that would have knocked me out? And those can change the whole direction of a fight. So it's just crazy to me that it wasn't a big issue, because for me it was a huge issue. Like,
of course,
that's $1 million. That, if
Bro.
I lose.
Chi non si iscrive al canale
Fucked up beyond absolute belief.